Okay, so here we go again. So starting off from the end of the last video, if that makes sense. Right, let's have a quick look at our ship and see what we've got transactions wise. So I've got 5 hours, so I've got the rest of tonight to get natural fabrics to Econeer. And Econeer, I've got to find coffee. Right, okay, so natural fabrics and right, so let's just do a galaxy map. Let's search. Let's just right. Let's grab the trade data. Now, I've never bought trade data before, so I'm just curious how you use that capability. So, let's just exit that and see if there's any anything obvious. There's nothing in there that we can realistically see. So let's just go back into Starport Services. Commodity markets. That was nice. Thanks for the explosions. Lovely. Right, we'll just throw some fuel in. Notice I'm going quiet as I'm thinking. I was like, I've just bought some data to see if it helps me. And I can't find that data. Let's go to station. Right, let's go back into commodities market. Where am I currently parked? I'm currently parked at Kosovo. Right, okay, so I did the galactic map for that one. So I have no idea how you use this trade data. Right, you know what? I don't honestly care. I'm just going to jump there and just be done with it. So, let's exit out of here and let's just launch. Just going to do this in a wing and a prayer at the moment. Just throw myself into space and see what actually happens. Right. Okay. Yep. Always a good idea. Right. So let's just take a quick moment just to check where I'm going. Apotoya, yep. That's fine, that'll do. And let's just full power the engines, maximum low speed thrust. Oh, press the right button. Right, here we go. soon as I get out of mass lock, I'm just going to go into jump. I've got perfectly adequate fuel. Right, there we go. So let's just start the jumping. So, my usual maximum power to systems and engines, forgoing weapons temporarily. If I get jumped, I want to be able to escape. So, yeah, systems and engines, it gives me maximum shield recovery and maximum get the hell out of there in case I do get jumped. Obviously, I've got no weapons for the first second or two while I'll assess my position, but that's fine. Right. Let's just grab some fuel quickly. So, I don't know what this is. Right, so Max Claus, expert on an eagle. Right, okay, I don't really want to mess with him too much. So, galaxy map. Where was I going? I have no idea where I was going. No, I was just coming here, wasn't I? Right. Let's have a quick look at the system map for a second. So there's station there, station there. Right, let's go to the Federation one, so the Han relay. Okay, that's fine, that'll do. So we'll come in here and we'll choose Han relay, we'll set the destination, and we'll point the nose, and full power. Han station was just over my shoulder, so full power was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? I just severely overrun there. But not a lot I can do about it now. Just got to allow it to decelerate in nicely. So again, I'm going to aim for that 7-second or so window. So when it gets to that sort of time, drop the power down to just below half. And in this instance, that profile isn't working just because of the proximity I've got here. So I'm going to fly around again. This is ridiculous. This is how I fly all the time. I've tried to find a way of tidying this up, but it's not easy at all. Anyway, I've got it now, so my speed's back to reasonable. Just give it a tiny wee bit of boost just to get the time, just to bring the distance in. So, there we go. Hopefully in a couple of seconds we'll be in distance, and then it'll just be a case of exit jump, and then park up, and find out if they've got any of the commodities that I'm after. Should be any second now we get out of jump mode. There we go. Right, we'll exit jump. And my usual procedure, just do maximum thrust till we're about 7 or so K away, back off a little bit, and then come into contacts and ask for permission. Okay, so docking port 1. So since I see 1, I'm going to treat that as the 1 until I know better. So I need to do a wee bit of vector thrusting here. So no fire zone entered, it's fine with me. Right, so for the moment I can see that I am coming in the wrong direction, so I'm just going to back off the speed a bit. Might as well put my undergear down while I've got a chance. And
landing gear deployed.
Let's vector around here and see if this is station 1. It is. Okay. So I'll just pull in here nice and easily. Slight overshoot, but not too bad. So again, I'm going to aim the pointer straight to that 3rd to 4th spot. Going to back off the speed a bit now. And excuse me, just cruising on it. Right, so welcome to Han Relay. So let's see what commodities market has here. So we've not got any coffee or anything, we're kind of stuck for that at the moment. Nothing nothing of any real interest. Let's check the bulletin board while we're here. Right, so just quickly, where was I needing to head back to? Anyway, I've got 5 hours to deal with. I've got 5 hours to deal with that, and that's an Econeer. Right, okay. So I might just fly off to the other station actually and just be done with it. But where have we? Right, there's Econeer. What's that about? Right, so see, I can gain 3,000 just by jumping straight back to Econeer again. And I've got 2 hours to do it, so that's fine. So you know what, I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to go straight back to Econeer. Right, so that'll do all launch. I'll just fuel scoop when I get out there. The sequence takes too long sometimes, doesn't it? Just seems to drag.
Ship released. Engines
Yeah.
engaged.
Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Let's do a fly over. In fact, we'll just look over our head as we do so. Right. Put the gear away. And full power, turning the nose to Econeer. So we'll take this few seconds again just to remind myself that I have transport scrap to Econeer. I've got 3 scrap need to go to Kubasov Station, Orbital. Right, so we're out of jump zone, or mass lock. Let's go for it. Okay. So again, lots of power to systems and engines. Protect my shields and my engines at the best opportunity, and once we come out here. So we'll slow down to a reasonable tick, and let's just grab some fuel. So I'm just going to take it nice and easy at the moment. I don't want to cook myself. Although I do seem to be doing a good job of that at the moment. Let's just nose away a touch. Just for a little bit more. Don't like getting it above 110 or so, because that starts to get, yeah, still a little bit warm. Nah, I don't think so. So I'm just going to duck down in for a little bit more. not got the hang of this fuel scoop stuff yet. I mean, I'm pulling in lots of fuel, and I don't know whether I should be fast or I should be slow or what I should be doing. So I'm just going to try to hold it around about 110 or so in the temperature, and just keep that 10, 11. Yeah, see, that's the temperature rising slightly again, so I'm just going to nose up slightly just to back away from that. Now I'm getting too warm, I'm just going to pull away. Yeah, it's definitely getting too warm now. Not liking that. I'm just going to zip the hell out here. Get the sun to the back of me. Excuse me, that was getting quite warm there, but I managed to pick up a unit at least. So, what was I doing here? I was heading into Ekenir to Kubasol. I was heading there. So, let's go there. So again, watching a timer, I'm about 35 seconds out. A lot of speed going on at the moment, but fine. So I'm just going to back the speed away a bit. Odd seconds, the drift in there is fine. I'll keep the speed about the same sort of zone. So looking down at the bottom left, I've got the distance is starting to come in. The speed is still not visible at all, so oh, there we go, it's just arrived. So what I try to do is keep the speed and the distance kind of in alignment, so I keep them in that sort of zip zone there, so the speed is slightly higher than the distance. Because once the speeds and everything are on the graph, they're actually relatively easy to control. It's when you're at super speeds that things get, you know, out of hand really. So I'm fine with this sort of deceleration here because the speed is coming down, distance is coming down, they're almost in alignment now. That will hold me to that sort of distance. Just a tiny touch of speed there, just to boost it up. Right, so there we go, that's me getting the slow down warnings and stuff now, so we'll just jump out of that as we get into zone just fine. So we'll put a wee bit of power on. There's nothing here, there's nothing to interdict me or anything silly, so I'm just going to fly into Kubasov. I did overfly that slightly there, it's a bit... it says it's going to take 10 minutes, I don't like the idea of that. No, I did actually overfly that a touch. I'm not going to let you wait for 9 minutes just to watch... we're going to wait 9 or 10 minutes, so I'm just going to do a quick boost in here again. Hopefully this time I won't overfly. Whoosh, that was ridiculous. You know, I'm meant to be good at this, but no, I've never actually said I'm good at this. I'm just learning. So this is like day 1, day 2, day whatever. And I'm seriously struggling to... I probably shouldn't have jumped that actually. I'm going to try to get out of jump as soon as I can once... Right, so out of jump there. Right, okay. So that was a bit silly, but it did get me into a decent distance. So once again, good power until I'm about 7k from the thing. Once I reach that approximate 7k, I will go in and ask for permissions.
Docking request granted.
Okay. docking terminal 1, which I can't see at the moment, so just gonna just gonna go for a wee flyby at the moment, just to a wee vector thrust flyby. Oh, there's one up there. Right, okay. Right, okay. So I think I'm at the wrong side here, but not to worry. Align myself a little bit better, and we'll just lift our nose a touch. That's better, oops, that's a much more suitable position for a chilled out landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna chill out here. Do. There we go. Just minor left to right adjustments here. That's fine. And we'll just slow it down a touch. Oops, nudged the mouse by mistake. Let's just raise our nose a bit.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Thank you. So, Kubazov. Why were we here? I can't even remember. So, we were delivering cargo, weren't we? So, I'll have my 3,000 credits, thank you. Right, so, all manner of luxury goods. Let's see what this is. Food cartridges. They want them, I've not got them, so that's fine, I'm not interested. So let's check the commodities and see if they've got any of the stuff that I was needing. So it was coffee and stuff. So they've pretty much got nothing that's of any use. Okay, let's just have another quick look at these bulletin boards. In fact, remind myself of my transactions again. So, natural fabrics. So, Econair. Oops. And coffee. I really need to find some coffee. Right, let's just exit out of that, and let's just go to... Let's just choose that. Almost randomly choosing a destination now. Oh my goodness, come on. Press the right buttons. Fuel's fine, everything's fine. Yeah, let's just go for it. And we're off. Although we'll go for a wee spin again.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Okie dokie.
Landing gear attracted.
Let's go for a wee swing around this place, see what this looks like. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Once again, systems and engines have got most power. A very protective state for coming out of interdictions. Too many times I've been interdicted and just been absolutely blasted or crashed into immediately on exit, so I like the idea of trying to
Fuel sweeping complete.
don't know what that is. Harmless scanning. Clean. Okay, so it's just a innocent little sidewinder. Right, okay. So, what's this then? What are you? Harmless scanning. Clean. Okay, that's fine. Not worried about you guys too much. Right, okay, so there's no terminals over here, which is annoying. Let's just look at the system map. And we have a whole stack of planets and nothing else. That sucks. That sucks quite a lot. Right. Right, so let's get back into our jump again. Let's just go there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Again, another almost totally random jump, but not to worry. I need to find this coffee at some point soon. Here we go. Thought I'd crashed there. Okay, so systems and engines have power. We're in jump mode. Always keeping an eye out for an interdiction, which we didn't get, so reduce power dramatically. Let's go for a quick scoop.
Fuel sweeping complete. Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete. Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete.
Gonna try this fuel scooping at a slightly slower speed actually, because
Fuel sweeping.
I think I'm causing myself problems by just rattling along at such a high speed. High speed does gather fuel, but it also seems to gather heat. See, there's a much more reasonable fuel to heat ratio. So, just gonna back away a touch again. Certainly trying to stop it getting into that 130 zone.
Fuel sweeping complete.
So I'm pretty much at full fuel anyway, but I'll just go in for that final dip. No harm
Fuel sweeping.
unless I do something really stupid. There's no harm in just so I should be at full fuel in a second. Right, so turn my back entirely on the sun, which is there, and just Escape vector is organized. Right, so there's pretty much nothing out here, is there? Right, let's go for another jump. We'll just choose a random location again. Fuel scoop deployed? I don't think so. Hard points are out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. So it said my hard points were out, but that's the guns and stuff, but I think they were already in. But I guess the fuel scoop might be considered one, is it?
Ready to engage.
So, engines and systems have maximum again, ready for interdiction just in case. Gives me maximum ability to sort of speedily control the ship. Right, no interdiction, so speed way down to start with. Since we'll just grab some fuel. Agricultural, so I guess there's a good chance of there being coffee here. Not liking this. Not liking this 140-degree C business that was going on there. That was a bit hairy. Right, let's have a look at the system here. So we've got beacons, and we've got. Right, we have. Oops. No. We've got a Lawson orbital. Let's just head for Lawson. Okay, so systems and engines still have power. Weapons are at the weakest at the moment, for not expecting to fight at this exact moment. So we're cruising in. This looks like it's going to be about a minute or so to get to this next one. It's although we're still accelerating a bit, I guess. So. I guess it could decrease. Not too worried about that though. So where are we now? 145, so it is counting probably 2 times speed. So it's all I'm trying to do at the moment is just do some random missions just to get an idea on what's going on. I'm not not trying to achieve anything spectacular or turn into some major fighter or anything. Still learning, so I'm expecting I'm probably going to reset the game. Well, if they don't reset it when the release comes out. I'm just using this to get some experience of how trading and everything tends to work. So, I'll just start backing off the power a bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to do some trading and stuff at the moment, just to get an idea on what we're dealing with. Not overly fussed if I get blown up and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm always planning on resetting anyway, so you know, plenty of other stuff that could go on. There's a lot of stuff out there. I wish I could see what it was a bit more. I got rid of my scanner, I think. Right, let's reset on orbital, just get a bit more direct. Yep. So I'm decelerating quite nicely into this one. Oh, okay, here we go. So I'm going to try my best to evade this interdiction, obviously. It's always best to evade an interdiction if you can, I guess, but there you go. So I don't know who that was, but they can go away. So we'll go back for Lawson again, and we'll just reduce power again a bit. Okay, right, here we go. So again, down the bottom left, the speed and distance are closing in just nicely at the moment. Not a major difficulty. Got to always keep an eye on them because I'm forever sort of over ramping. Jump. Silence. Okay, so Lawson looks like it's stopped a bit of a distance away from there. Let's see what time this gives, because I know that I did overshoot that one a bit. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to take half an hour to do this again.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wish I would stop over jumping, because it's just uneconomical in my time, and it's just messy. Right, so straight away I'm just going to start taking the power back. And jump out again. There we go. So 9 kilometers once again. Good power. Getting to about 6-7 Ks. That's close enough. Right, so request permission.
Docking request granted.
Right, so I can see a dock to start with, so I'm just going to initially line up to that one. That'll do for initial alignment at this distance. So I don't even know if it's the right terminal or not, so I'm just gonna... Probably isn't if he's docking in it. It's almost certainly it's not mine. Okay. So since I now know it's not mine, I'm just gonna go through here. I'm always impressed when you just get a flyby and just to hang at one of these things. It's just like so So pretty. Number 3, yep, there's number 3 there. Okay. So let's be doing this then. So just kill her forward once. There we go. Go upwards for the moment. A bit. And swing her nose round. Totally lacking in coordination tonight. It's just crazy. Anyway, not a problem. So I'll just set up my usual landing angle. Put my landing gear down now that I can see the yellow lights. That's what I use as a marker for myself as well.
Landing gear deployed.
If I can see the landing lights for the thing that I'm landing on, I look down to check to see if the landing gear is out. It seems the best time to actually be looking for your landing gear because you're in that committed moment where hopefully you're not being attacked, so you don't need the drag of your landing gear, which you would normally get. So I'll just lift the nose to that usual point. Just back off the speed slightly because I don't see. I'm annoyed by this because I don't see the landing options at all. This is one of these fake landings or bad landings that doesn't actually show you. I mean, if I just nose down on that, I mean, I'm pretty much centered on the pad. But for some reason it just never seems to latch in. So the way I what was that? Was it something shooting at me then? The way I normally try to resolve that is you come in and you cancel your docking and you request docking again.
Docking request granted.
And it's the same pad, which is good. So I'm just going to do a quick 180 on this pad. No, notice it just doesn't want to give me docking at all. So I'm just going to fly out. Right, so we're going to come in again. Okay. So we're going to do the same. Aim for that marker again. And this time I get the landing, but I'm facing the wrong direction, so not a major problem, just... There's one of these things that gets really annoying. Right, so do a 180 on the pad again. Looks like I need to just do a wee bit forward thrust just to centre myself a wee bit. And once I'm in that position there, it's close enough, let's just descend down into the clamps or whatever they've got.
Docking successful.
Right.
Engines disengaged.
So let's see what we've got on the bulletin board here. So some of these are not the best. They're a bit there's no services here. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Right. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this chart again. This is ridiculous. I'm really beginning to lose it here. So, I'm not sure whether to stop the video here or not, because I'm not doing all that well at this stage. I'm just going to let it do its thing, I think.
Checklist. Engines engaged. Landing gear tracketed.
Right, okay, so let's see if we can get off to jump off to this place. Can't remember if that's out with my distance or not. No, it's
Frameshift
fine.
drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm seriously expecting to get interdicted. Mind you, I'm in Federation space, so I'm likely to get feds attacking me. How's my status at the moment? Still shocking. A 2-day flight, that's amazing. Thankfully, the acceleration does kick in a bit after a while. There's still 2 hours worth of flight left. Thankfully still accelerating now, so should be out of here within a wee while. While that's happening, let's just check my other computer and see how it's getting on. Right, so 13 minutes to fly. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm going to Right, so we're down to 7 minutes. I'm now paying attention. I was digging around on the Facebook group for Elite Dangerous. There's probably 1,000 or 2 of them, but I was on one in particular, just having a little nosy around. I'll clear up my Gmail while we're here. 6 minutes worth of flight to go. A little sip of my tea wouldn't go wrong either. Yes, it's very cold. Okay. So, oops, that's the wrong mouse. That one's the wrong computer. Let's go back to this. So we're 4 minutes out. It's probably going to take us at least a good couple of minutes to get there at this speed, but not a problem. do our drift. Oh yeah, just while I'm checking out my email and stuff, I did go to Hobby Components the other day, and at Hobby Components there's a DIY head tracking bundle. I decided to buy that head tracking bundle. Should be interesting to see how the head tracker works in the game. Hopefully, when you plug it in basically using USB, and it turns into a head tracker. It gives 3D head tracking options, which should be cool. So 2 minutes to fly, and it's almost real time at the moment, although I'm accelerating still, but it's not much left in the engines. About 500's a bit as high as it ever gets. So maybe that's it, starting to back off again. So it gets to about 500 and then it struggles. Let's throw a little bit. I can't throw anything at the engines. I was going to try vector more power to the engines, but it doesn't work in jump mode. In fact, I'm not even sure if it affects jump mode, to be perfectly honest. One minute 33, so it's going to be a minute and a half here. So hopefully you've got things to be doing. So, DIY head tracker module, yeah, that should arrive hopefully within the next week or so. As he says, standing up, stretching his legs and things. Yeah, the DIY head tracker, it should hopefully work well, give us some nice performance. I'll upload a video with it and showing the module and showing how I mount it to my headphones once it actually arrives. So that's probably going to be happening in, as he says, checking the date on calendar again. Today is the 30th of November, so probably during the first week or so of November, December even. So in the first few days of December I expect to be uploading that video. Right, so how long have we got for flight now? So we're down to about a minute for flying here. It's not going to get any lower quickly because the the engines have obviously overdrive, and they're already way backing off. They were up to 500 Cs at one point, whatever that's measured as. Now we're down to about 163 or something, and still descending as he has a little yawn. Local time, by the way, is 5:15 here. On the 30th of November. Enjoying a little mess around here with Elite Dangerous. Right, okay, so it looks like we're starting to come down to the last 40 seconds worth of flight. So I'll just start taking control again, just center up again. There you go. So this is the longest flight I've done in a long time. It was probably pretty inefficient, but I just decided I wanted to make a big jump to a long distance. And that long distance is hopefully going to put me into another system where I'll be able to pick up new and interesting items. Hopefully to solve some of these missions that I currently have. Right, so Oh. Thought I was going to crash there. That would have been really, really annoying. Okay, so I'm right at the point now where I need to be paying attention again. So need to decelerate nicely down into this. 19 seconds or so. It's been a long journey. Hopefully a successful one or a useful one, let's say. If things go wrong, I might just throw away these bounties or these missions and just carry on from here. So I'm going to start backing off the speed quite dramatically now. So it's 20 seconds. There you go, so I can see the alignment, distance and speed are now making sense. Oh, excuse me as I yawn. So, yeah, day 3 or 4 with the game. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. There's an awful lot of quiet bits where nothing really happens. You're just drifting, doing stuff like this. I guess that's cool because it is partly what the missions need to be. You need to be given your space and your time to just do your thing. You don't want to constantly be under attack because, you know, attacks hurt. Hurts you on fuel, hurts you on munitions. So it's nice to just have some space, but sometimes maybe it's just too much. I don't know. Like, this jump would have been so much nicer if the jump had stayed at that 400 or 500. It would have taken 2 or 3 minutes worth of this long flight. Right, so another successful flight with nothing really going on. So again, same protocol. Wait till about 7 Ks or so. Come into contacts and request the docking.
Docking request granted.
It's another industrial port, so it's probably not going to have anything that I need, unfortunately. But so I'm going to start vectoring down towards this. In fact, I'm just trying to work out what angle that's at. I think I need to come around this way. So I'm vectoring up and right and flying inwards at the same time. Oops. Okay. That was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? Oops. Put those guns away. Right, let's just slow down the forward motion. And vector up. Left. Which dock am I meant to come into? Is this one? That's good. Right, okay, so let's just start concentrating on what we're doing. So a wee bit of forward motion, that's fine. So let's just turn the nose that way, vector towards the left, so there'll be a line about there. Just straighten up the nose, keep on going. Okay. That was quite clumsy as well, but it wasn't the worst, was it? So I'm quite liking my position here. I'm slightly left of centre, I think, but not a problem. So I can see the lights, so I'm just putting my docking landing gear out again.
Landing gear deployed.
So I am the wrong way around again on this landing, but not a problem. I'm just going to slow it down. Just lift the noses, we're about the right height there. Right, so if I just stop dead at that point, that's pretty much the perfect location, so I'm just going to rotate on my Excuse me. I'm drifting slightly, so I'm gonna have to reposition slightly. Just give it a wee bit of forward vector there. There we go.
Engines disengaged.
Right, so let's go into the starport and see what we've got over here. So again, there's no commodities and things, but that's partly expected. I'll just refuel again, why not? Check the bulletin board, see if there's anything exciting here. So scrap for Volta refiners, so quantity 4, so they've got scrap for me. I currently have nothing in this in here, so Volta station at Cremain. Right, let's have a look at the system map. Not system map. Right, so Cremain. Where is Cremain? I spent a bit of time hanging around there recently, but I've lost. Well, not lost it. I'm just not looking for it. Right, Cremain is down there, so that's what 1, 2, 2 jumps away anyway. Maybe more. So if I can jump from here, let's just for goodness sake, stop it. If I can if I can fly from here how far is that? Let's just check. 8.97, so it is too far. That's fine, that's partly what I expected. So if I can jump to that one there, yeah, I can do that. So okay, so I can do that jump. So if I accept this,
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
thank you, and fly out of here, plenty of fuel. I think I've got plenty of fuel now. Yeah, if I'm not, skip some. Sorry about all this noise, sore throat and everything like that.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
It's flu season at work, so almost everybody I know is dying of the cold and flu at the moment. It's pretty awful. So maximum power to engines, and so I can get out of mass lock as quick as possible, which I have. Spread the power between engines and systems, and jump. Right there you go. Sorry, I was just messing around there, but oh, jumped too far. That's annoying. I didn't think it was too far. Press the right button, please. Which buttons am I after? I'm after that button there. That one there. So, where am I currently based? Okay. I thought I might be able to do that double jump, but obviously not. Right, here's a short jump then. Why not? Back there again. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So once again, systems and engines at maximum. So, here's the journey. You never know when these are going to end. It might be 10 seconds. 2 or 3 minutes. I've had some ridiculous jumps, right? So slow down, and fuel's pretty much full actually at the moment. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of fuel. Just gonna keep this angle going. Should be full in about 5 to 10 seconds. Turn the back on the sun and maximum thrust.
Fuel scoop complete.
So I'll just back off the power. Keep doing the wrong map. So, can I get sick? Can I go that far? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's point our nose and hit jump. Nope, I can't go that far. Right. Let's point our nose and jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so here we go again. Systems and engines are balanced. Weapons are offline to an extent. No interdiction, that's fine. We'll just take advantage of some fuel if we can while we're here.
Fuel scooping.
So just start turning my nose away a bit. Don't want to get too warm. Getting plenty of fuel for this sun, so it's fine. I need to get my nose out of here.
Fuel scooping complete.
And here we go, interdiction. Right, so this is where we try to hold that blue circle as close as we can, and I just made the wrong move there, and I've lost it, I've lost it. I have no idea where my interdiction circle's gone. Jesus. I'm surprised I survived that, to be honest. In fact, he's doing dramatically bad. Right, so let's just slow down. Right, what's that? Right, so what was I actually trying to achieve here? I'm trying to get down there. Can I get there now? Yes, I can now get there. Right, okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. So this should be the third and final jump for this leg. Again, balance power between systems and engines, nothing to weapons. So we managed one interdiction escape there. That was, I have no idea why, because I totally lost the cursor at one point, so I just genuinely have no idea how I got away with it. Right, so slow back down again. And we'll just do a quick fly for the sun. So fly away from the sun as quickly as possible now, please.
Fuel sequence complete.
Right, so that'll do. That was one wee blast. Right, so let's just slow down and work out what we're doing here. Okay, goods and services, it's not that one. Deliver scrap to Crimean Volta station. And let's power up straight to Volta station. I really need to get better at that interface because I do waste a lot of time while I'm doing that that research. Just takes too long. I have to say I've got a bad memory for these sort of facts and figures as well. It's like, tell me 3 things and I've forgotten the first one, you know. But that's the way it goes. So 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be there in a few, about 30 seconds or something. I'll probably be in the slow down phase. I think I'll be stopping this video around about, well, when I land here, as long as I don't get inducted or anything. Sip of really cold tea. Yeah, as long as I don't get any stress or hassles in this final leg, I'll stop the video here. I don't know, it's going to be quite a long video again, I believe. But let's see. I'm currently recording this using software called OBS. I've not managed to sort out the screen resolutions and the recordings cleanly yet. It still seems to be recording a 720p video inside a 1920 frame, which is a bit of a pain. I wish it would frame that up correctly and cleanly. I'll need to work out how it works at some point, but for the moment, for initial testing, I'm really not too worried about that. It will do. So here we are closing in on Volta to try to collect, what is it, can't even see it for looking at it, just under 4,000 points. So I'm in the deceleration phase now. I'm going to overshoot this one, I think. No, maybe not, actually. No, I think it's eventually starting to react. It looked like it was going to overshoot there for a second, but it came back. So I'll put a wee bit more power back into the engines again. Oh yeah, it is going to overshoot, or is it? It's closing fast, and we're right past here. That's fine. It's amazing the way that works, is sometimes it just looks absolutely perfect, and then 1 or 2 seconds later it's just is all going to hell and you're suddenly in overshoot. It's weird. I really do need to get the hang of this, but I guess I need a wee bit more practice. Right, so that should be us coming in now. It's fine. So speed's good, distance is good. Just slow it down now and come out and jump. So 7.5 kilometers away. Time to go to contacts and say, can I land, please?
Docking request granted.
Yeah, thank you. So, docking port 1. Nothing visible at the moment. I've not really worked these out yet, or where the docking ports tend to be. Obviously not on all the circular mass stuff, but so probably. In fact, there's one coming into vision now. Let's just aim for that as a principle at the moment. In fact, I'm coming in at entirely a weird angle to it, so I'm just going to back off at lower speed. I'm just going to stop all engines, just do thrusters for a second to work out where I'm going. So, I can't see the numbers on this one, so I think I must be at 90 degrees to it. So, on that basis, let's do some some vector thrusting to get around to the other side. Right, so that's number 1, that's good. Right. Let's just cut our speed because that's a bit ridiculous, and I can see landing lights, so I'll put my landing legs down. Too far to that side, so we need to boost over that way a touch. Right, so that position looks good, although I'm too high, so let me just drop my angle again. Right, so now that I'm pretty much settled into that position, I'll just accelerate a touch and just drift down to the pad. Minor adjustments. I think again I've approached this 180 degrees, so I'm totally the wrong way round again. But that's fine. We're not in a hurry to do anything ridiculous yet. I'm just going to bring this to the spot and hit brakes. So I'm 10 meters up. Do a vectored rotation on this. There's always a bit of drift when you're doing a vectored rotation. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's them. I think it's me, because if I don't get the horizon or my nose exactly right, I think it tends to drift. But not a problem. So I'm just going to rotate till I'm facing the right direction, which basically that's close enough. And I'm just going to nudge forward slightly. Oh yeah, I said forward slightly. Stop it. Don't be so silly. Forward slightly, and then just drop down into position. So any time now. Oh, why not? Why did you not dock? Okay, let's raise up slightly. Let's come back slightly and let's vector that way slightly. Why is it not docking? Right, I'm slightly too high, so just down a touch. And I'm slightly too much to the one side, so let's just nudge that slightly. Let's just nudge forward slightly. And nudge down slightly.
Docking successful.
Unbelievable. Right. Okay, so that was a delicate docking, wasn't it? That wasn't very easy at all. Right, so bulletin boards, let's get in here. Let's claim our 3,800 points. Scrap purchasing. A recycling run from Volta requires refiners. So Apayota, I've just been there actually, haven't I? So Apayota's not that far away. um, where is Apayota? I saw it on the map not that long ago. I was sure I saw it on the map. Show me that again. So jump out of here. So Flint Station, Apayota, 3 hours to go. Apoyota. Right, okay. Let's do this. My mouse has disappeared. Okay. Navigation. Apoyota. Yeah, so it's up there, right? So okay, it was only 2 steps away. Right. Okay. Right, let's do that. Let's just accept that. Plenty of fuel, let's just get out of here. As he stands up and stretches his legs once again. Right, okay, that's us. Oops. As he grabs the keyboard and starts doing the silliest of manoeuvres. Right. Okay, so that's us heading outwards. Don't crash. And landing gear up. Whoa, that was close. Right, so that's fine. So just again, you're going to get fed up hearing me say this. Systems and engines at good power. And mass lock lost. And jump. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, madam. So, I don't know if I'm going to get jumped in this frame shift, but it happens often enough. Right, so we need to do another jump, but I'm just going to knock speed back for a second and let's just check how we stand at the moment. It's fine. Apoyota, Flint Station. Flint Station.
Frameshift drive charging.
Excuse me. Some more cold tea. Right, so so we're at a point now where I probably want to set Flint Station. And we'll just dip our nose in and get some fuel.
Fuel skipping. Fuel skipping complete.
Let's just go for another quick... I totally lost the sun there. I couldn't even see it on my map. It's the weirdest thing. Normally you can see the sun on the chart below you, but for some reason... Well... I don't know.
Fuel scooping.
I noticed that my fuel scoops were overloading at about 18, so if I can keep them in that sort of zone, 'cause that looks like near maximum fillability speed, near maximum reload speed. So
Fuel scooping complete.
turn away again. And turn back to get another. Oh, the sun is that point there. I didn't realise it. Okay, so let's go in for another ton of fuel. Let's just get this final ton, and then we'll head off to where we need to go. I noticed a couple of ships or something off. A couple of ships or something off in the distance there, so I'm just obviously cautious of them. They are holding their distance, but they are pretty much directly coming from where I need to be. Right, so that's me got enough fuel. Got overheated as well.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, so we'll fly directly away from the sun for a second. It's a bit smoky in here, isn't it? Anyway. Right, so the sun's directly behind me, so I'm just going to vector round it now. Or not vector, just turn round it. So there's Flint Station right there. 20 seconds away. That's closer than I thought, actually. So I'm going to get ready to break this down a bit. Otherwise I'm going to overshoot yet again, as I always do. Anyway, so right there you go. That's power. It's about 7 seconds on the meter. You back off your power, but it depends on how ridiculously fast you're going. I wasn't stupid fast this time, so it's fine. You notice the distance and the speed is holding at about 5 to 6 seconds. That's kinda what you want to do, I think. I don't know what that ship's up to. It's not a ship. It's a planet. Hello, planet. Nice to see you. Right, so time to slow down a touch. I think we're actually coming in quite nicely in this one, actually. So, Flint Station. I don't know if the video's recording all these black block corruptions as I come in. Don't know if it's my video card or my machine, but I'm running a relatively low spec machine. I'm running an AMD, not AMD, Jesus, wouldn't have an AMD, an Intel i5-2320. It's an i5-2320, and the video card's a very old one that I use for video rendering, and it's actually fine because it's got CUDA cores, but it's an old GT440 that I've got 2 megabytes on board, I think. So the video card's non-spectacular. Processor again is absolutely nothing spectacular at this stage. But overall this game seems to work really quite well considering. Right, so standard protocol will in fact I'm going to aim this side because I'm sure the dockings are this side. So power up to whatever, near full power. Wait till we get to about 7.5K. Come into contacts, request docking.
Docking request granted.
Docking station 2, I can only see one, so I'm just going to suggest for the moment that's the one. So I'm going to start vector thrusting some maneuvers in here. Someone's just lifted off from that other one, so it feels that this will be the correct docking terminal. Just gonna back down on the speed a bit because I'm a bit ridiculous. Oh, it is 2. So that's 3. So where's 2? Okay. Found 2. This is quite a weird landing, I have to say. This is like, I've not done anything like this crazy in a long time. I don't know why it's crazy. I think it's just me. I think I just I think I just lost the plot as I was coming in. Couldn't be bothered fixing it by turning properly. Right, I'm just going to stop here because I'm sure there's something behind me. So, landing lights means landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Just going to increase speed a bit and vector thrust downwards a bit. Aim for my usual sort of spot, which is between the 3rd and the 4th. Or there anyway, not always the 3rd and the 4th. But when you aim for that spot, you tend to come in at a nice angle. Oh, stop.
Flight assist off.
Stupid.
Flight assist on.
Pressing the wrong buttons never does you all that well. Right, so vector, push me that way, please. Thank you. Now slide backwards on the pad, please.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
That was exciting, wasn't it? Terrible landing. Right, so why was I here? I think I was here to collect about 4,000 points or something, wasn't I? So give cargo 4,800. Right, that's fine. Right, so silver to the Russell Ring. 10,000. Oh God. How far is the Russell Ring? Right, I'm going to save out here actually. So I'm just going to stop the video, and thanks for watching.